Hello everybody, and welcome to Volume 3 of the Go Figure iCamps. We're very excited that all of you took the time out of your day to listen to what we have to offer here. We think that the information that we put here has potential to be very valuable for you. And I want to go ahead and share with you a little bit of our overriding objective. Because you guys take your time to listen to what we have to say here, it's very important that the information is positive, that it's helpful, and that you could grow from it. My name is Kyle Zagrodzky. I'm the president of Go Figure, and these are our primary philosophy in delivering you these iCamps. And in achieving that philosophy, we have three objectives to do so. The first is we want to bring you information and training about what Go Figure is up to. Anything you could do with the current version, new versions that are coming out, features that we have in design, and so forth. Anything about the products or services that we could deliver to you as a company that make you more efficient, to save you money, or help you make more money. That is our objective, and the first objective in achieving the philosophy of these iCamps is as a company to help you. Number two, we talk to thousands of Curves owners every month, and there are many of you that are doing very well within your Curves franchise. And I myself, as many of you know, have owned 9 Curves franchises and were quite successful before the recession, mind you, so I do understand that the recession has had an impact on everybody. Those people that are doing very well, we want to hear from them. And so we're going to interview those people from time to time and have them on our iCamps. We think that the information and the value that they deliver could be very helpful to each of you in the operation of your Curves. Certainly, we want you to stay within the framework of your Curves franchise agreement. We don't want to advocate anything that would get you guys in hot water or difficulty with Curves International. And we respect that agreement, and so we want to deliver to you information that's going to help you guys. And I have one little story I'd like to share with you today that hopefully will help you guys run your Curves and possibly make you some more money before I turn things over to Andy. Number 3, we want to try to help you guys out personally and with your finances that are outside of your Curves franchise agreement. I know that some of you have had to go out there and get a job in this recession that we're having now because your Curves isn't doing as well as you would like it to. I understand that, and I appreciate that, and because many of you contact me personally and our tech support lines and so forth and the emails that I get, I really appreciate it, that we get information about what some of you guys are doing to earn money to help make ends meet while you battle through this recession. I totally appreciate that, so any additional information that we can give you that will help you philosophically, actual hands-on stuff, we'll do that too. So number 1 is information about Go Figure, 2 is information that could help you with your Curves, and 3 is anything that could help you outside of your Curves, personally, business, finance, and so forth. So number 3 is how we'll start off today, which is my book review. Very quick. I want to go ahead and read you guys a quote from this book and then tell you about this book. And before I read you the quote, I'll tell you that if not for this particular book, I would not be sitting here running Go Figure today. This book and the wisdom that I took out of it at a very key moment in my career and personal development caused this company to exist. It's a 100% true statement. If anybody ever wants to know the story of how I used that information in this book to achieve that, happy to do it, but I'll tell you about the book now. The quote from the book that I want to start off with is this: "I will persist until I succeed. I was not delivered unto this world in defeat, nor does failure course in my veins. I am not a sheep waiting to be prodded by my shepherd. I am a lion, and I refuse to walk, to talk, to sleep with the sheep." This is excerpts from the 3rd scroll of a book written by Og Mandino called The Greatest Salesman in the World. If you have not read this book, please go out and buy it. It could definitely change your life, and it did mine, and I highly recommend it. One little side note about the author that I think is very interesting, that makes it even more compelling of a book that you may want to go read, is that this particular book was written when Og Mandino was homeless. He was actually on the bottom rung when he wrote this book. I didn't know that about this book when I read it. In fact, this book was a gift given to me, and because it helped, the information of the book actually helped save my company, I later had the opportunity to hire the person once Go Figure was successful and help him out in a time that he needed help. And so it's a fantastic book, highly recommended. Og Mandino, The Greatest Salesman in the World. I hope you enjoy it. If you do take the time to read it, please give me your feedback. I would like to know that the book recommendations are something that you guys value. Now, one little tip on running your Curves that helped me make money with my Curves, and it's a very simple thing to do. Something you need to know about us and my wife and I when we ran our Curves. We had about a $1,000 ad budget every time we opened each one of our Curves. We never did pre-selling of memberships, and our new members on each day, opening day of our club, were on the low end, 73 new members. On the high end, 57 members. And we did that all in one day, our grand opening day. And one of the things that we did was the bandit signs that you guys have heard about. There are the plastic road signs that you see that nobody likes seeing that junk up your neighborhood. And what we would do was we would have our grand opening days on Saturdays. And the reason why we did that is because we knew that nobody in the city generally worked on Saturdays. And what I would do is I'd get up about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and I would go put signs all around the perimeter of my facility. And within about 1.5 miles, 2 miles, I would go put one sign on every corner of every intersection, telling people about the grand opening, chance of a lifetime, join today, or whatever you want to put on there. Just put very few words. And then I would go on every sign and I would attach a Mylar balloon. Latex balloons tend to fade and fall down before the day is even over, but one of those nice silver Mylar balloons attached to the sign waving in the wind will always get somebody's attention. And those really did help get people's attention and bring them into our clubs. And I recommend that you put out the signs whenever you're going to have an open house or a special event at your curves and you want to draw a lot of people there. Put the signs within 1.5 miles to 2 mile radius around your club at the primary intersections, putting one sign at every corner of the intersection, and attach a balloon. Very important step. Don't forget to do it. Attach the balloon to it. And then directly in front of your facility on the road, putting 4 to 7 signs on the road. Now put them out early in the morning before people start getting up on Saturday, and it will take a couple hours to get them out, and you might need to hire somebody to do it or to help you get them out. Every time I ever put out the signs, every time a police officer would come into my facility and tell me that it was against the law to put the signs out. And every time I would say, I appreciate the information. If I have them down by the end of the day today, would that be okay with you? And they said yes. I never got a fine, never caused a problem. City never was upset with me. In fact, the cities were always very supportive of me because we hired people and we were a positive influence on the community. So at the end of a very long grand opening day, no matter how much I just wanted to go home and flop into bed after signing up between 73 and 157 members along with my wife, I would get in the car and I would go out and pick up every road sign. Sort of the Boy Scout motto, always leave something better than when you found it. We never littered, never left the signs out there, and always did what we said we were going to do. It's a great way to draw people into your club. The signs are cheap to print. Mylar balloons are cheap to deploy, and I highly recommend you do it if you need to promote a big event. That was just one of the things that we would do to promote the grand opening day. My wife and I were really hands-on in our operation of our facilities, and we think that hands-on operation with curves is the way to go. And we believe that some of the guerrilla marketing techniques that we would do to help promote specific events can really help get a shot in the arm when you guys need it. I'm always happy to share with you guys any ideas that we did, things that got us a lot of members. If you ever want to contact me, please go to my website, contact the CEO, and I'll be more than happy to help you out in any way we can. I do want to go ahead and say that I really do appreciate you taking your time. Our objective here is not to waste your time. Our objective here is to give you valuable information in a positive format that helps you guys be successful both in your curves and in your personal life in any way we can. On a final note, I do want to go ahead and let you know that as a company, not only do we want to help you through these iCamps, we want to help you in the delivering of quality software. If there's features that you want, we are going to try our best to build them and deliver them for you. If there's reports that you need, you simply need to let us know about them. We're going to try to build them and develop them for you. We've got exciting things coming, and I want to go ahead and turn things over to Andy. We do have an interview of a club owner today who did very well in her curves, and I think she's got an important message to share with you, so I hope you enjoy it. And now it's over to Andy Calistrat, my friend and training director. Thank you very much, and we hope you get a lot out of this iCamp.
Well, thank you so very much, Kyle. I really do appreciate that in so many different ways. And I really appreciate all of you all. Thank you for your time, and thank you for tuning in. You know, excuse me. Yes, sir, officers. Can I help you? We're kind of live on the air here. Yes, he is. Hang on just one second. Kyle, there's a couple of police officers here to see you. Something about Mylar balloons in front of our office. No, I'm just kidding. You know, I love Kyle's story about the very creative ways that he ran and marketed and promoted and was successful in running his curves. And I'm sure that he's going to share many more such stories in future iCamps. I'd really like to reinforce what Kyle said about there being 3 primary purposes to these iCamps. Our entire overriding goal and philosophy here is we would like to reward the time that you spend by really helping you out and giving you good information. And as Kyle said, that's in 3 fundamental areas. We want to help you with the software, with the iGo system, with the training, and really being able to use and leverage this tool. We want to help you with your curves, and we want to help you outside of your curves.